Hey guys, Puggo's Pizzeria here, and in today's video, we have some extremely exciting news about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So I'm sure you've seen this everywhere, so I'm not gonna dilly-dally at all. The FNaF movie cast has been officially revealed, as well as some updates from Scott Cawthon, so we're getting right into this. Starting off with William Afton. I know a ton of people thought a bunch of different William Afton actors, especially William Dafoe, people really wanted him, but Matthew Lillard has officially been cast as William Afton, also known as Shaggy from the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, and some other really famous pieces of media that he's been a part of. But this is extremely exciting for him to be William Afton, and I'm not upset by this at all. I think he could work quite well. I don't really know enough about him. I watched the Scooby-Doo movies when I was very young, but just looking at him, he looks like a William Afton type of guy. As long as the voice he does has a slight British accent, because everyone kind of knows that William Afton is British, I think this would be absolutely perfect for Matthew Lillard to be William Afton. But not only William Afton, we also have Michael Afton, and we have Josh. I forgot his last name. We have Josh Hutcherson. Now, I have no idea who this is. I genuinely have never heard of this guy in my life, but just looking at him, I'm not upset by his choice at all for being picked as Michael Afton. I think he honestly fits kinda well. He has a very Michael Afton looking face, if that makes sense, especially compared to the one scene in Sister Location 1. Michael Afton is looking in the mirror. They look very similar to each other. And now, a very confusing actor is Mary as villain. I don't have her last name. I don't know who Mary is, and I don't even know who villain is. It is probably going to be Ballora, or William Afton's wife. That is what it most seems like. This does not seem to be Vanny. If this is going to be Vanny or Vanessa, and Vanny is like from Security Breach in the FNaF 1 movie, I would absolutely hate that. This person looks like a Mrs. Afton. I don't know, in my headcanon, I guess, just looking at her, she looks like she could be a Ballora, like she would become Mrs. Afton, which I am quite excited for. I want to know, what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know about Mary, or who you think villain is. There's a chance she could be Vanny, but I think she's most likely going to be Mrs. Afton. And then the last member who has been cast for the FNaF movie is Rubio, a young actor who I don't think anyone has ever heard of, is going to be Elizabeth Afton, or Abby, known in this movie. And I know you may be thinking, Abby, what kind of name is that? First of all, Abby is a short name for Elizabeth Afton. So, like how John is short for Jonathan. And also, if you switch around the A and the B in Abby, you get baby. So, I think, looking at her, that's pretty much what I pictured Elizabeth Afton to look like. As long as they make her hair more kind of red or ginger or orange, I think she would be absolutely perfect to be Baby in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So I'm extremely excited for all of these actors, but that's not all. We also got official, statements from Scott Cawthon about the FNaF movie that make me so excited. Scott Cawthon said the FNaF movie will not hold back at all on the violence. It's going to be, extremely gory. And Scott even said he was questioning at times. He said, can we even show this? And I think is referring to multiple things. I think they're going to show the children getting violently murdered in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But that's not all. They're not only going to show the children getting, stabbed and axed to death. They're also going to show William Afton being crushed to death in the Springlock suit, and I am so excited for that. There are so many things. I am so hopeful for this FNaF movie, especially from that one statement from Scott Cawthon. I was worried this would be a kiddie friendly, maybe PG-13 Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but I am so happy they're exploring the more violent aspects of Five Nights at Freddy's, especially like those really good VHS tapes. You guys know there's so many good FNaF VHSs that are so violent, and it's perfect for Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm so excited for this. I'm really hoping this movie will will actually be rated R. I think that'd be the perfect thing for Five Nights at Freddy's, a rated R movie. All these actors seem absolutely amazing. There's been no other actors. These are all officially confirmed from Scott Cawthon himself on Dawko's live stream. I am just absolutely so excited for all of these actors. I think they have so much potential, and there is not one actor here who I'm like upset about being cast. I think these are all honestly amazing actors for the FNaF movie. Definitely not my first choice or a lot of people's first choice, but I think they will do an amazing job. Now, speaking of some actors we want to see in the FNaF movie, I know everyone's been saying this, but it's true. We need to see Markiplier and Matthew Pathu in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, even in small cameos. Maybe Markiplier could be phone guy, and Matthew Pathu could be like, I don't know, a crazy guy in the pizzeria, or he could be a janitor or something. I just think that they definitely deserve to be in the FNaF movie. Who knows? Maybe even throw Dawko in there as a background character. But I am just so excited for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. All of these castings look absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see who else they reveal, because there's got to be more actors. Like, who's going to be voicing Freddy Fazbear? Who's going to be voicing Bonnie, Chica, Foxy? Who's going to be the crying child, if he's in this movie at all? Who's going to be Golden Freddy? Cassidy? Are they going to be in this movie at all? What about some other characters? Who's going to be the night guard of this movie? Is that going to be Michael Afton? I mean, it seems like it would be, but what if there's a completely different night guard for this movie? Who are going to be the kids, like the original 5 victims? Who's going to be Henry Emily? Who's going to be his daughter? Who's going to be Charlie? Charlotte the puppet. Is the puppet even going to be in this movie? There's still a ton of questions we have about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and of course, this definitely is not the whole cast. The whole cast is not made up of 4 people, so we will just have to wait and see to whatever comes of this, but I am so extremely excited for this Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I want to know your guys' opinions in the comments below. Please let me know, what do you think of these cast members, and what do you think about Scott Cawthon saying this movie is going to be extremely, like, violent and bloody and gory? I'm absolutely excited for it, but some younger FNaF fans may not be too happy if their parents won't let them see it because it's too violent of a movie or something like that. I just know I could not be more excited for the FNaF movie. The filming of the FNaF movie starts in about springtime of next year, so hopefully we get more updates about this. It's so extremely exciting. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy all these updates on the FNaF movie. I could not be more hyped. Please let me know in the comments how hyped you are about the FNaF movie, because let me know if you disagree with any of these castings. Personally, I love all of them, but let me know if you don't like any of them. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. But yeah, that's it for today's video, and I will see you all later. Good